All right. Good morning, Marshall Marbles, and welcome to our October edition of our character conversations with some fifth graders. And so this morning, after a lot of technical difficulties, we have joining us two of our wonderful, lovely, smart fifth grade scholars. And we have Miss Camora Bruno, who is from Miss Shaw, Mr. Beverly, and Miss Wallace's classrooms. And we have the lovely Miss Jocelyn Garcia-Cerceda, who is coming from Mr. Patterson, Miss Gamboa, and Miss Rios' classroom. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Price.
Well, keep your mics open because we're going to be having a conversation just for a few minutes that we're going to share with the other students here at Thurgood Marshall. So you all know that this month, October, we've had a very busy month, first of all, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
We started back to school, came back to face-to-face. Both of you are face-to-face learners. We had Red Ribbon Week. We had, what was it? Wait, last week was character. What was last week? Help me out. We had Red Ribbon Week, and then we had no bullying, anti-bullying week last week, right? And
Right.
so on top of that, we had our character trait of the month, which was
No drug-free week.
character, our character trait.
Oh, my bad. I was just thinking about this week.
No problem. Where we talked about, well, last month it was respect, right? And we had Derek and Pablo. So this month we're talking about what?
We are talking about kindness.
Kindness, yes, kindness. So we've had a couple of, mornings that I spoke about kindness during our morning message. We also had some mornings where, of course, Ms. Keefe talked about our, no bullying and Red Ribbon Week, and they kind of all go together, don't they?
Yes.
All right, so who wants to be the first person to just talk a little bit about kindness, what it means to be kind, and why it's important here at school?
I guess I'll go first. Kindness is an element of when you're nice to each other. And what I mean by that, say if you compliment somebody, like Miss Price, you look pretty today. Jocelyn, you are very smart. That's being kind to somebody. You do not want to say a negative comment because that's going to cause chaos. And it's very important to be nice to others in school because, like last year, there were fights and too much was going on. And nobody wanted to deal with no fight.
Thank you, Camora. I love that. No chaos. We want kindness, not chaos. That's like something new. That's like, I'm gonna write that down. Kindness, not chaos. Jocelyn, what about you? What does kindness mean to you, and why is it important?
Kindness means to me love for each other. And I think it's important because if we treat others with respect and kindness, they will treat us back with respect and kindness.
I think you all are both very wise for your young years. Yeah, I completely agree. I had a student one day a couple of years ago, and we were having a conversation. He had just had a fight, and he had a lot of fights. And he said to me, well, Ms. Price, when you get in a fight, you're just mad. And I said, you know what? I don't know because I've never been in a fight. And he goes, you've never been in a fight? And I said, no. He said, it's because you're always nice to people, huh? I said, yeah, kind of like that. I'm always nice to people, and so people don't want to fight me. And that was like a big moment for him as we were, talking about how he can maybe avoid getting into so many fights. So tell me, we started this character trait of kindness at the beginning of October when we were all still home, right? You all were all still home. You were still virtual. Did either one of you do anything while you were at home to practice kindness? Because we talked about school, but what about at home? And how about you, Jocelyn? What do you think?
When I was at home,
Hold on, Camora. Jocelyn's gonna go first this time.
yes, ma'am.
When I was at home, well, like I have like this little backyard, and well, like there was a lot of trash, and well, like I wanted to help my neighbor pick up the trash from both of our backyards, and well, we were picking up the trash, and we were playing together when we were finished.
That's cool. So you showed kindness by helping someone do something that needed to get done. And then at the end of that, you got to have a little bit of fun, right? So, okay, that's cool. How about you, Camora?
I show kindness every day to my grandmother and my family. With my grandmother, since I don't want to say, well, since she don't feel like getting her food, she asks me to, and I say yes, ma'am. And then with my mom, when she be like, what type of homework you have? And I be like, I have this. And she be like, okay, let's get it. And then she be like, such and such and such. But it be a question. Then I say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. So I technically say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, every day to my parents or my relatives. And then me and my cousin, we always argue and argue like every single day. And so I came up with the solution, like what we both did. She was like, okay, this is the deal. We don't argue for a whole day. And I was like, okay. And then I added, then we be nice to each other. She was like, yeah. And
And
then
did that work?
We shook hands on it.
That's awesome. So, I mean, both of you are talking about actions, right? Kindness is an action. So it's time for us to close. It's taken us a long time to be able to get to this moment, but I appreciate both of you being patient while we got the technology sorted out. I want to give you each just a few seconds to just give a message, maybe to the younger students, because you guys are the seniors here on campus. You're the oldest students on campus. Everybody's looking up to you for what to do. So I want you to just give a short message about what you want them to remember about kindness, okay? And Camora, you're gonna do it in English, and Jocelyn, I want you to do it in Spanish, okay? So just a quick message from you to the younger students on campus about kindness. Who wants to go first?
It don't really matter. I'll go first.
Jocelyn's okay with that? Okay.
Okay. For kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders, and fourth graders. I just wanted to let you know, kindness is the best element we could have. The more you be kind, the more things you get. If you be kind to somebody, who knows, they'll probably change their ways to be kind just like you are. Now, if they don't want to be kind, they don't want to do nothing like you, don't make them be kind. Don't force them. You just do your thing. Go to somebody else. Don't worry about them, because that could lead into chaos. And chaos is not the answer. Being kind is, though.
Thank you.
That's my message.
Thank you so much. That's a great message. And Jocelyn, you have a message for our younger students, especially those who speak Spanish. Anything you'd like to say?
Traten a todos con respeto y tienen que ser amables con todos y tratarlos a todos como quieren que sean tratados.
All right. I hope that came out clearly because our technology was breaking up a little bit. But regardless, I want to thank both of you ladies. You were awesome. Excellent examples of fantastic, marvelous marvels. And I just appreciate you so much and look forward to seeing what next month's character trait is. And with that, we're going to say bye to all of you Marshall Marvels. Ladies, bye. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hopefully you're there you go, and you practice kindness all the way through the weekend and beyond. So have a great day. Bye.
Bye bye. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.